Today I'm going to be telling you the 5 things that are so great about Greensboro and why I love it so much. And if you stick to the end, I'm going to save the best for last, but these are in no particular order. The last one is the thing that I love the most about Greensboro. Let's go check them out. The first thing I'm going to be talking about that I love about Greensboro is the food scene here. And I would say that we have a wide variety of food here. And like in the South, you're going to have like your like sweet Southern cuisine, right? And Southern cuisine, you're going to have to think about like comfort foods. Well, that's what I think of anyway. Like fried chicken and macaroni and cheese and pimento cheese and biscuits and gravy. And oh my gosh, the biscuits are amazing. So that's one of the things that I love about here is our food. Another thing that we have a whole bunch of here is a huge Asian and Latin community. And so we have a lot of food restaurants like in that genre. And what I love about that is that I don't need to go to some fancy schmancy place. I can go to like these hole in the walls that aren't like super fancy on the inside. I love those because I feel like it's a secret and the food's amazing, and that's what I love. And right here behind me, this is where I wanted to show you, is the southern food. I always butcher the name, but what they've done after COVID is set up all these places outside where you can eat, and so they've made it great. So if you're still hesitant of going inside or you just want to be outside and enjoy the weather, you're able to do that here. So I feel like food is definitely a good one of reasons why to love Greensboro. I'm not sure how I forgot about this, but one of the foods that we have here is our barbecue, of course, which is super important and I eat all the time. So I don't know how I forgot about that. But barbecue is something that we offer here. In Greensboro, it was made in Lexington, which is not that far away, and we have all different types of barbecue here too. So that's something you're going to want to check out when you're checking out the food scene here in Greensboro, North Carolina. The second thing we're going to be talking about is the weather here. So I kind of have a love-hate relationship with the weather here in the summer just because I hate being hot, and I am coming off a week without air conditioning, and it has been record-breaking heat in June of 98 degrees. Now that's totally not the norm. Usually the average temperature here in North Carolina in the summer is in the 80s. I tend to think that's a little low just because I think about the days that are really, really hot. But if you love the heat, you will love it here in North Carolina. We tend to have a lot of humid weather, and it's hot. Like, I don't know how else to explain it but hot. But the rest of the year is gorgeous. Our falls are absolutely stunning. They're gorgeous. And then our winters are super mild. Our winters are in probably the 30s, sometimes 40s, maybe 20s, but it's usually in the 30s. It doesn't last for like super long time. And our springs are gorgeous with everything blooming. So that's one of the things I love the most. These people walking, they're so cute. That's what I love the most about the weather is we have all 4 seasons. And everything's pretty mild. I would say the summer is hot though. So if you like the heat, you're gonna love it. If you don't love the heat like me, just stay indoors and turn your air conditioning on. It doesn't last forever, I promise. The third thing I love about Greensboro are all the festivals and events that we have here. So right now I'm in downtown at the park that they built up. It was a couple years ago. And Greensboro is great about doing so many events, both Greensboro and the Triad area, right? So every September we have the Folk Festival come, which is a huge event. They basically shut down all of downtown. I mean, for traffic. Some can go through, but not much. And there are different pockets all over the neighborhood where they are playing all different bands from all over, like some from all over the world, different types of music, and it's so much fun. It's so much fun for all different ages because there are food trucks and food, and obviously there's food trucks, there's drinks, little things that kiddos can do and fun things like that. We also have the jazz festival that happens in High Point at Apollo. That's, I believe that's in the fall. Look at this part. So it's downtown. So here, this is where they play a movie in the park. It's not every weekend, but they do it several times, and it's always for the kiddos. And they do that here in the summertime, so it gives the kids, fun things to do. Also, what they do is they have a lot of events here. So, First Friday is the first Friday of every month. They do that year round. The stores and shops stay open late, and you can go shopping. They've got drinks. You can walk around with them out in the open, which is like something new and amazing. But they also do a lot of fun things for the kids there as well. People bring in like glow sticks and bubbles, and they've got little tables and vendors that do fun things for the kids. So that's something fun that they do. And also our local parks all around Guilford County has music in the park every weekend. So each park takes its turn doing music in the park. So that's also something fun to do. So the Greensboro Tri-Area does a really good job of having events, having festivals. Oh, the summer solstice. We just had it. How could I forget about that? The summer solstice is an event that happens, summer solstice, the beginning of summer. It's at the end of June. They have food trucks come in. All these vendors come in and sell their crystals. And it's like very fun and very different, but it's a lot of fun. We never miss it, and we go every year. So that's also something. So Greensboro is really great about having events and doing fun things to offer for people that live here. So it's definitely a plus to have something to do here in Greensboro. The fourth thing that I love about North Carolina are our outdoor activities. So Greensboro has so many local, like teeny lakes that are close by that you can go do like paddleboarding and kayaking and that sort of thing. But then also we have much bigger lakes right at our fingertips, so close. Blues Creek Lake is like 35 minutes away. You can go out on your jet skis or your speedboat and go tubing and do all those fun activities. And then also, if you wanted to travel further down south, you've got Lake Norman and Lake Wiley, which is close to South Carolina. And even if you go north, you could go up to Smith Mountain Lake, which is in Virginia, and you can check out what's there and be on huge lakes. So if that's like a lake life of what you love to do, that's right here. It's super close. Another thing that I love is Pilot Mountain is only 45 minutes away. It's a great day hike to go out, cool off a bit from the heat. And then also Grandfather Mountain is 2 hours and 25 minutes away. Maybe less than that. I bet it's 2 hours and 15 minutes away. So that's close by. I love that we have so many outdoor activities, hiking, lake life, and all of it's so close by and is an absolute day trip. I love that they're right at our fingertips. Now you have made it to our fifth and final destination, so I do appreciate you sticking all the way to the end. But this one may resonate with you or not, and I've kind of put a 2-for-1 on it because I had a hard time choosing why I love Greensboro so much. My favorite thing that I love about Greensboro is its architecture and its landscaping. Now, if you know, you know, and if you don't, that's cool too. What I love about Greensboro is the architecture has so much history. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you know how much I love old buildings. I love the history behind it. I love just how beautiful it is. Like, let me spin it around and show you the Guilford Courthouse. So every time I drive downtown, I get to see this. Right there's the Methodist Church. That is a historical building. And my most favorite building downtown is the Lincoln Financial Building. It's right there. It's used to be, they renamed it was the Jefferson Building. So there's so many great buildings down here that are from so many different eras. You've got the Crest Building, which is Art Deco, it's probably my favorite era, next to mid-century modern. But it's something that's just so gorgeous and I know this sounds crazy, but when I drive, I get to see it and I'm thinking, this is so gorgeous, and I appreciate it, and I look at it and I love it and think, how lucky am I that I get to live here? So I get to see these pretty buildings every single day. So that's something that I love. And I also love the landscaping. So the landscaping, we've got plants and trees here that not everybody gets to have, right? Like we have stuff under certain that only can live in the South. We've got crepe myrtles, which they do have this, not everywhere, but on the East Coast for the most part. But we have those that bloom that are gorgeous. We've got azaleas that only probably live in the South, maybe Mid-East, maybe up to Maryland. Those are pretty when they bloom. We've got magnolia trees that can really only live in the South. So we do have really beautiful landscaping that can't be everywhere. And because this is such an old city, we have lots of old trees. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you know how much I love old trees. So I also love that. So I wish the crepe myrtles were blooming right now, or I'd show you some, but the white ones are only a little bit. So that's it. We've gone over the 5 things and you made it to the end, and I so do appreciate that you stuck to the end. If you've got any questions, put them in the comments below, and I appreciate you coming, and I'll see you next time. Bye.